Welcome to part 6 of the covenant of Jesus, or the covenant of the Lord, sorry. The covenant of the Lord. And in a little while. No, I am not one who believes in replacement theology. I do not. I'm going to say that right here, right now. I do not believe in replacement theology. I love my brothers, the Jews. They have much to teach us. We have much to teach them. They know the Torah. We know the end of the book. And I know that God will fight our battles in this war that is to come. If we will stand his part and we will hear him and we will keep his book. The King James Bible is his book. And if you have original scrolls of the Torah, oh, but to see this. Oh, but to touch it. I know the road. Can't touch them.
France, which has so little liberty, should give the Statue of Liberty to America, which has two.
Sorry. I do apologize. I don't know why that did that. But it startled the life out of me. I won't lie. It's a good thing that the Lord is with me. I don't know why I did that. I must have bumped that or something. Didn't think I was, but okay. But that sure startled me back awake. I'm kidding. Now, let's get on back into this word. Because I was drifting off there. Getting a little touchy-feely. Don't want to get over into that, you know. I'm still in the book of Deuteronomy 4. Jumping ahead to verse 23. Take heed to yourselves, lest you forget the covenant of the Lord your God, which he made with you, and make you a graven image, or the likeness of anything, which the Lord your God has forbid you. For the Lord your God is a consuming fire. Fervent heat, folks. He's a consuming fire. Even a jealous God. When you shall father children and children's children, and you shall have remained long in the land, and shall corrupt yourselves, and make a graven image or the likeness of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of the Lord your God, to provoke him to anger. I call. Now this is Moses now. Bear in mind what Moses is saying here. He was prophesying on to us right here. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that you shall soon utterly perish from off the land whereunto you go over Jordan to possess it. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed, which means you shall not extend your days upon it. Now, what does it say here? let me back up right here. Let's see. The Lord your God is who? Jehovah Elohim. Gentiles, you better be listening and learning who Jesus is. Jesus may be the covenant name that he gave to the Gentiles, but this is who it is. It is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And you all have been ignoring him for a long time. And that is coming to an end. Now let me jump on back up here. The Lord your God has forbidden you. For the Lord your God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God. Who? Jehovah, Elohim, devouring fire, El. That is God. That is his covenant names. But how could you possibly know that? Because you don't even really want to read out of this book, do you? Let's get on back into this. I don't want to get too far off because I'm really trying to remind you of this. Because there's so much more. There's so much more to cover. But I call for heaven and earth. I'm going to read that again, verse 26. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that you shall soon utterly perish from off the land whereto you go over Jordan to possess it. You shall not prolong, which means extend. Oops, way down here. Which means extend. No, you will not extend your days, prolong your days upon it, but shall be utterly destroyed. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in numbers among the heathen, where the Lord shall lead you. And that means among the people. You've been scattered, haven't you? Yes. Now, Orthodox Jews, I'm speaking unto you right there. You've been scattered amongst the people. Scattered into other lands, like he said. Into other nations. And there ye shall serve gods. And you have been. And the work of men's hands. Oh, my Lord, don't say you haven't been doing that. I'm going to show you some of that. The work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. But, now listen here what Moses is telling us, because this is very important. But if from there you shall seek the Lord your God, you shall find him. If you seek him with all your heart and with all your soul. When you are in tribulation, and that is coming, and all these things are come upon you. Now, have we not seen a lot come upon us lately? Even in the latter days, if you turn to the Lord your God, and shall be obedient to his voice. For the Lord your God is a merciful God, and he will not forsake you, neither destroy you nor forget the covenant of your fathers which he swore to them. He's not going to forget. He's not going to forget. He's really not. And jumping back over here to 4:2, for a reason. You shall not add to the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish anything from it that you may keep. Neither shall you diminish anything from it. What does that mean? It says, take away from it. You shall not add to the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish, which means take away, anything from it, that you may keep, which means obey, the commandments of the Lord your God, which is Jehovah Elohim. The Lord is Jehovah, your God, Elohim, which I command you. I love Adonai Elohim with a burning love. Oh, how I have fallen in love with him. More than my own life, I love Jesus, whom is Adonai Elohim. He is Adonai Elohim. And I'm going to show you something right here in the book of Revelations, because so many of y'all want getting it pickish that are Gentiles. And you don't want to holler, you want to holler, oh, that's an old book, that's not for us. I'm sorry. He told John to take the book and to eat it. And if it's good enough for John, it's good enough for all of us. You just don't want to take that other stuff because you want to live in your sin and you want to keep sinning. So let me tell you, the Lord's got an answer for that one. I kid you not on that. Now, sorry, it's taking me a minute to get to this next word here, but much to say, much to do, much to cover. Anyway, jumping on into this is Revelations 22. For I testify unto every man. Now, this is John, the Revelator. I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. That's the entire book, not just this one. If any man shall add on to these things. Now listen what's going to happen to him. And I just read to you out of Deuteronomy what God said back there about this. If any man shall add to these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. We've seen many plagues coming, but you have not seen the plagues of this book come again yet, have you? Have you seen flies, lice, flies, lice, frogs? Have you seen these things? You're about to. You think the war's going to be bad? Wait till all these things are coming. God has promised, and he keeps his word. And this is coming. If any man shall take away from the words of this book, of this prophecy, which means message, God shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one, the God of the New Testament, Jesus, Messiah. You call him just a prophet, Jews. Some of you don't call him anything at all because you don't believe. But if you studied your scriptures, you would see how he is the one. He fulfills the scriptures. And you cannot deny that. If you do, you're taking away from. And you're taking away your name. I will see you in the next part for some footage. We're going to talk about some graven images.